All right, so now let's take a look at some of the feedback that has been coming from the cabinet secretaries expressing their gratitude to the president for the opportunity to serve. We start with the former cabinet secretary for Defense Affairs, Aden Duale, says, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to His Excellency President William Ruto for entrusting me with the role of cabinet secretary for defense in the first Kenya Kwanza administration. He continues to say, I am deeply honored and will forever be indebted to him and the people of Kenya for this opportunity to serve our great nation. As the Quran says, but they plan and Allah plans, and Allah is the best of planners. Then Kipchumba Murkomen, former cabinet secretary for transport and roads, says it has been my greatest privilege and honor to serve my country as a cabinet secretary in charge of roads and transport. Thank you, Mr. President, for giving me the opportunity. God bless you and God bless Kenya. Waziri Florence Bore, in charge of labor, says, former cabinet secretary that is, I am truly grateful for the opportunity to serve Kenyans. My gratitude and profound thanks to His Excellency the President Dr. William Ruto for his mentorship and trust to serve our country as cabinet secretary of labor and social protection. It has been a great honor to serve for God and for country. Aisha Juma, former cabinet secretary for gender affairs, it was such an honor to serve as a cabinet secretary in the Ministry of Gender, Culture and the Arts and Heritage under the leadership of President William Ruto. I am glad that I got the chance to serve the people of our great nation. Thank you, Mr. President, and I wish you well. Next is Cabinet Secretary, former Cabinet Secretary Simon Chigu. I would like to take this opportunity to thank His Excellency President Ruto for showing great trust and faith in me and entrusting me with a job and responsibility to serve at the highest decision-making body of the Republic of Kenya as the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Cooperatives and MSME Development. And he continues to say that I also seize this moment to thank Kenyans and all stakeholders in the cooperative, that is SACCOs, societies, housing, transport, and investment and MSME, that is hustlers sectors, for the great support they gave me. And he says that, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and future. That's Jeremiah 29, verse 11. The Cabinet Secretary says. Honorable Soipanto, former CS for Matters Environment, anything that paves the way for the best interest of our nation at this point in time is preeminent. She says, I most sincerely thank His Excellency the President, William Ruto, for the privilege, honor and opportunity to serve my country at the helm of the Environment, Climate Change and Forestry docket for the last 21 months. My heart is full of gratitude. Who else is writing? Honorable Mithika Linturi, former Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture, I'm profoundly thankful to His Excellency the President for the trust and confidence he placed in me by appointing me as the CS for Agriculture and Livestock Development. Your decision to entrust me with this significant responsibility is both a privilege and a humbling experience. That is the former CS for Agriculture. Ezekiel Machogu, former CS Education. For nearly 20 months, I have had a fulfilling and highly enriching experience serving as Cabinet Secretary of one of Kenya's most important sectors, that is education. I wish to thank His Excellency the President, Dr. William Ruto, for trusting me with this honor, and I owe it to him for all the major milestones we achieved within such a short time as we provided education to our gallant children. That is Ezekiel Machogu. And finally, Dr. Alfred Mutua, former Cabinet Secretary for Tourism, says, serving as a Cabinet Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife under the esteemed leadership of President William Ruto has been a profound honor. This role provided me with a unique opportunity to contribute to the betterment of our great nation and to advocate for the preservation of our rich natural heritage. He says, thank you, Mr. President, for your unwavering support and visionary guidance. I extend my best wishes to you and the entire administration for continued success in your endeavors. And he signed out saying, Mbele iko sawa.